Hello, welcome back to Tech Talks. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of computers by exploring their generations. From room-sized machines to the sleek devices we carry in our pockets, the evolution of computers is nothing short of extraordinary. Let's get started. The first generation of computers emerged in the 1940s and 1950s. These massive machines, like the ENIAC and UNIVAC, used vacuum tubes to process information. They were enormous, consumed a lot of power, and required special environments to operate.
Can you imagine a computer that fills an entire room and generates enough heat to keep it warm in winter? These early computers could only perform basic calculations and were mainly used for scientific and military purposes. The maximum internal storage capacity was 20,000 characters.
First-generation computers relied on machine language, the lowest-level programming language understood by computers, to perform operations, and they could only solve one problem at a time. In the late 1956, we entered the second generation of computers. These machines replaced vacuum tubes with transistors, which were smaller, more reliable, and more efficient. The IBM 1401 is a prime example of this generation.
Transistors revolutionized computing by making computers faster and more accessible. This era saw the rise of programming languages like COBOL and Fortran, making it easier to write complex programs. A second-generation computer still relied on punched cards for input and printouts for output.
The third generation of computers arrived in the mid-1960s with the invention of integrated circuits, or ICs. These tiny chips could hold multiple transistors, making computers even smaller and more powerful.
Did you know? Integrated circuit IC chips are small electronic devices made out of semiconductor material. The first integrated circuit was developed in the 1950s by Jack Hilby of Texas Instruments and Robert Noyce of Fairchild Semiconductor.
Integrated circuits led to the development of the first mini-computers and mainframes, such as the IBM System/360. This generation also introduced operating systems, allowing multiple tasks to run simultaneously. Instead of punched cards and printouts, users would interact with a third-generation computer through keyboards, monitors, and interfaces with an operating system, which allowed the device to run many different applications at one time with a central program that monitored the memory. Computers, for the first time, became accessible to a mass audience because they were smaller and cheaper than their predecessors. The fourth generation began in 1971 with the advent of microprocessors. A microprocessor is a single chip that contains the CPU of a computer. This breakthrough led to the creation of personal computers.
Did you know? Who is the inventor of CPU? Italian physicist Federico Faggin invented the first commercial CPU. It was the Intel 4000 released by Intel in 1971. Then the Intel 8008 was introduced in 1972, followed by the 4040, an improved version of the 4004 in 1974.
The Apple II, Commodore 64, and IBM PC are iconic examples from this era. Computers became more affordable and widely available, paving the way for the digital revolution. In 1981, IBM introduced its first personal computer for the home user, and in 1984 Apple introduced the Macintosh. As these small computers became more powerful, they could be linked together to form networks, which eventually led to the development of the Internet. Each fourth-generation computer also saw the computer development of GUIs, the mouse, and handheld technology. We're now in the fifth-generation computer technology, based on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and quantum computing. AI is still in development, though there are some applications, such as voice recognition, that are being used today. The use of parallel processing and superconductors is helping to make artificial intelligence a reality. This is also so far the prime generation for packing a large amount of storage into a compact and portable device.
Modern computers are incredibly powerful, capable of performing billions of calculations per second.
Modern computers are incredibly powerful, capable of performing billions of calculations per second. We've seen the rise of supercomputers, smartphones, and cloud computing, transforming how we live and work.
From vacuum tubes to AI, the journey of computers is a testament to human ingenuity and innovation. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe we'll see sixth-generation computers with even more mind-blowing capabilities.
Thanks for watching Tech Talks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights.